Hey there everybody, Flash Notion here for another reaction to Star vs. the Forces of Evil. And I'm a lot less excited than I usually am. But I don't think that's the show's quality. It's the consequence of taking a week break and working on some other projects that are turning my brain to mush at the moment. It's not that I don't what the fuck were those noises that just came out of my mouth? See what I mean about my brain turning to mush? Yeah, so those other projects, I'm enjoying them, but focusing on them too much means I can't focus on these. Right, so Star Versus. We left off in a pretty interesting place. We had, like, I actually really did like the last set. It was quite a, not necessarily the most fun set, but, like, everything about it just intrigued me so much, and it was one that I talked about longer than the previous few sets. So yeah, we had some St. Olga stuff. Miss Heinous was there. We learned that she's draining princesses of magic. Let's see. We had Starfari, in which we got some I guess slightly improved human and monster relations. I don't know how really that goes, but Star is trying to combat racism, and it's, not easy. I mean, the monsters themselves don't really seem to care. I guess because they know that, like, they can't win a fight against the humans because the humans have magic, but also because the humans, for the most part, just leave them alone. As long as the two groups stay separate, there's no conflict, realistically. Like, yeah, so I don't know. Sweet dreams. Okay, so yeah, we had Star accessing her super mode while she sleeps, and Eclipsa giving bad advice. Let's see, we have Star and Tom are officially dating, and Kelly broke up with Tad, and Marco and her are now they're closer. Yeah, that episode was probably the one I enjoyed the least, but it was very interesting. Or did I say that one was my favorite? I don't know what I said last time, but, like, I'm known to change my mind, so whatever. Okay, so this time we have Death Peck, a bird, I guess, giant bird, maybe Ludo. Ponymonium. Oh, hey, we're going to Ponyhood's Kingdom, I'm guessing. Nightlife. I don't know. I see Hakapu in the description. That jumps out at me, so that's fun. Deep Dive. Well, we know about dipping down, so maybe Deep Dive is like the next layer after that. That could be pretty cool. Maybe we'll get Glossaric back at some point in these, back to being closer to his normal self rather than, what he is now. So yeah, let me just double check my volume and all that. And, yeah, it's time to get into these. So, we'll be starting in 3, 2, 1. Okay, back to YouTube. So I did look up Rich Pigeon's voice before I came back, and I have seen him in some other things. I just don't know him. I say seen. I've heard him in some other things, but yeah, I don't really know him, and he hasn't been anything too prominent. So yeah. Okay, so the first one, The first pair actually are pretty ridiculous. Kind of some old school Star versus stuff, but the first one continues the whole let's treat monsters better and make peace type thing that Star's been working on, so that's pretty cool. Got some more information about the Pigeon Kingdom, which is honestly just a lot of that imagery is just terrifying. Like, being swarmed by birds is just not something that I ever want to have happen to me. So yeah. Yeah, it was a pretty fun episode overall, though. Just the way it kept getting worse. And honestly, the Ponyhead shitting herself with money and eventually just pooping out Rich Pigeon, too. Like, that gag was just... It was gross, but it was perfect. So, I love it. Alright, the second of the set is probably my least favorite. Although I do appreciate the Ponyhead being manipulative reveal at the end, just because it was in character but unexpected, and yet exactly what I would have wanted. So, like, hot damn, they pulled that off pretty well. Yeah, just in general, it was pretty crazy, but really fun. And I love that King Ponyhead there was just like, I hate living here. I hate dealing with their bullshit. Please help me. It's great. However, the second pair of episodes, holy shit, the second pair of episodes are like big plot stuff there. Okay, so yeah, so at first I was just under the assumption that Marco was like bored with being Star's squire because he never gets to do anything that's like adventurous and whatnot. But the reveal that he knew all along that the portals were being opened by Star, something I myself only sort of like assumed. No, that's not the right word. Like, I saw one of the portals was golden, and I was just like, okay, so these are Star's portals. But then I was just like, wait, is that gold or is it orange? Because I know Hekapoo opens orange portals, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. But at the end, we learned that it was in fact Star's portals. So that was pretty cool, actually. And just in general, I really I appreciate how it ended up there. That Star, what's the right word here? that Star is, I don't know. But yeah, I really like the way it all went. And I appreciate getting to see Hekapoo again. And this episode basically confirms that Hekapoo developed feelings for Marco during that period of time when he was chasing her. And, like, she seems to be a bit disappointed that he's chosen not to truly embrace that life and has gone back to Star or whatever. Like it just seems that, like, as the episode went on, and especially towards the end of it, she basically realized that yes, Marco is not going to be the guy that she wants him to be, basically, and therefore there is no future with that. Yeah, I mean, like, I kind of shipped it, but, like, I always was under the impression that, like, yeah, no, the Starco is real, or will be real. So, like, yeah. Plus, you know, he went back to being a kid again. Like, although I do appreciate the fact that, like, yeah, he can do the adult voice, even though he's, you know, younger, because, like, his vocal cords are changing and whatnot, and so, like, he can do it, but it takes effort. It's funny. Regardless, the fact that Hekapoo gave them the map that they were then able to use in the fourth and final episode. That's pretty cool. And the fact that she's keeping the secret for now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the fourth episode was probably one of the weirdest. Like, it's obviously very plot heavy. There's, like, foreshadowing and stuff going on here. And, like, some important shit. But, like, I don't know what is all going on there. I feel like Marco's form of the wand is important somehow. And then, like, the fact that he had moons on his cheeks and the fact that he was able to even use magic in the first place, I feel like that's important. So, like, yeah, there seems to be a lot of important stuff in this episode, but for the most part, like, I don't know what it all means, and I don't know if I even want to speculate. As far as Star being able to control the butterfly form now, like, that's a pretty big deal, and she seems to have an even easier time of it than her mother does, which is, like, crazy. I mean, we do know that Star's magical potential is huge. But, like, I feel like there's also the potential here for Star to be seen as not having earned this power, and I mean this, like, from the perspective of the audience and, like, just people watching the show, which I'm not sure if that's the right view to take of it, because, like, there's still been effort here to try and control this form, which until now she hasn't been able to do. And, like, she did almost, lose her mind in this other universe. I just wish we could have maybe seen her, like, being trained in some sort of way while she was there. Or, like, I don't know, just doing something that would indicate that she has, in fact, actually learned this, and it's not just a sudden, oh yeah, by the way, I can do this now. Because, like, this feels like in Dragon Ball Z Abridged when Goku just fucking shows up and like at the beginning, not when he just shows up on Namek and he's just like, oh yeah, I can read your mind now, and then it's just like, what? where, when, how, why? Like, we know the where, we know the when, we don't really know the how or why of Star being able to control this. So, like, it's a little cheaty, but, yeah, so, the Firstborn, no other name given, no indication of a piece of Glossaryck being there, though he seemed to panic when he saw what Star was doing. So, like, I don't know. We really do need to bring Glossaryck back to being able to talk, for the simple fact that I want to know what's going on, and he's the only one who actually knows anything. So, yeah. Yeah, I feel like this was right what I needed at the moment. Just a good dose of both fun and plot stuff, equal parts ridiculous and serious. Yeah, this was perfect, pretty much. yeah, I dare say this is a perfect set of Star Versus. Like, it sucks that it's so late in the series, but yeah, I would point to this and be like, yeah, here's the perfect set of Star Versus. We've got relationship bullshit, we've got magical craziness, plot-related stuff, we've got some absolutely ridiculous over-the-top things with Ponyhead and her family. And then we have some slightly different plot stuff related to the Mumins and the monsters in the first one. Like, it's just a complete encompassing thing for everything that Star Versus is, was, has been, will be, as far as I know. Like, yeah. So, the only thing that was missing was Tom, ironically. Like, if Tom had been in this, it actually would have been, like, fully perfect. Because he's the other most recurring character, I think. I guess the parents could have made an appearance. So yeah, the lack of Tom and her parents is a little bit noticeable, but still, it's about as perfect as it can get. So yeah, good set, fun stuff, loved it. And next time it's the mid-season finale. So yeah, because I did see while scrolling in the past that episodes, what would they call it? I don't know. But like 48/13. Oh wait, no, it wasn't while scrolling. It was while downloading. It's one episode. It's one episode on the download site. So that means it's actually a full length episode, and that means that it's the mid-season finale. And it's probably going to be epic. Whoa. I just looked at the cover for this season and like, hot damn, that's a good cover. Like, it's different. Like, an art style that it's kind of Steven Universe-y, but like, not quite. It's a little bit more detailed, and the shading is awesome. Like, holy fuck, if that was what the show actually looks like. Anyways, distractions aside, yes. I believe that's going to be it for this time. Yeah. We're probably going to have some epic shit next time, and I look forward to it. But until then, bye-bye. That was too fast. Still, that is the end.